Yes, we were back here with Tales of Zestiria, where I just realized that last episode, episode 62, I think, I had my video editing software running in the background. It wasn't doing a render or anything, but if it doesn't mess up the recording after that, it'll be a miracle. I mean, it didn't seem like the game was running slow or anything like that, so that's cool. So we're heading back to Logren. Cannot travel between save points now. Oh, uh-oh. I really hate that. Okay. It still says search for remaining iris gems and then meet with Maven once you're ready. Maybe it just will continue to say that. Okay, so cannot travel between save points. It's not even like the ones around Logren are blocked off, like there's a little story event about to happen there. This is like, something is about to happen now. Which I find very concerning. This is where we got that Afro Puff. What's there now? An ineffable umbrella. Great. Great, just awesome. That doesn't... it's cool. It's fine. It's good. It's cool. It's fine. I'm very anxious right now. What is happening here? Why can't I fast travel? What's going on? Who's about to attack us? Makes it sound like something bad's gonna happen at the end of these woods. Or the beginning. Hello? I reckon this will be a pretty big story thing, though. If the storyteller is gonna get here, he's gonna tell us something really big, and it'll be like the last key to what the hell is going on out there, or does it always look like that? Maybe it always looks like that. It'll be like the key to Heldolf's story and potentially fixing things with him.
We didn't get to hear his stories about the ruins.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. Even if we'd have met with him, he probably wouldn't have listened to your ideas.
It's fine.
Right, because he was just doesn't have resonance, I guess, necessarily. Well, I guess they saw the rocks.
Are different.
I'll say.
Hey! Quit lollygagging, you nerds!
No! I want a lollygag!
She's still mad at us.
Mad?
No, it's because she cares.
I know.
I don't think she was mad.
You guys are quite a
She just wants you to waste time.
Come on! Put some hustle into it!
We're coming! Not all of us are highly trained assassins like you. Okay, maybe that was all the you can't fast travel now was about. Oh, speaking of title leveled up for Mikleo. Oh, Kindred Soul. Though he may not be of the same ilk, he was raised with the same dreams. The title that shows the potential for humans and Seraphim. Oh. All poison effects neutralized upon aromatization. Damage reduced by 15% when health is less than 25%. Rate targeted by enemies minus 5%. Oh, cool. Sweet Tooth, what does this do? Why do sweets have to be so delicious? Because they're sweets, obviously. Next art, 6 falling stars. That's the only one that gives you 6 falling stars. All poison effects neutralized. Okay, there's nothing especially special, but it does give art defense, which is cool. But this one gives defense and art defense, which is nice. Why do I have this one on you when I could have the one that gives you focus? I don't know. Sentimental lady, holder of an irreplaceable fond memory. Its warmth, the evidence of the bond between the shepherd and his prime lord. Oh, I don't actually even have one that does attack. What am I doing? Pacifist Profiteer! It saves so much money, it's lost its value. Awarded to those who are rich enough to never have to fight. I'm gonna put that one on because it's golden and because it does attack, so it'll probably get even better as we level it. Very good. Sorry, onward we go then. So now can we fast travel? Maybe it wasn't actually as scary and story momentous as I was expecting just then. I thought something really big and scary was about to happen as we left. Okay, no, we're just allowed to go. It was just they wanted us to see that little cutscene. I see. Alright, Maven, what do you got to say about our progress so far?
We know that Heldolf was stricken with a great deal of pain and hardship.
Like an unnatural amount.
Almost like some kind of curse.
Yeah.
I can see that. Bound to the curse that is eternal loneliness.
During our most recent encounter with him, he taunted Saray, preying on his emotions and trying to bait him into becoming a fallen shepherd.
It almost worked. I was really upset. He said dryly.
Saray and tried to convince him to join his ranks.
Yeah, he was all over the map.
Of calamity, reaching out to the
After specifically stating that a meeting between us is conflict.
Just what happened to Heldolf to make him the man we see today?
But that would infringe on the old man's taboo.
Would it now?
We don't even have a clue what that really means.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Selfish of us, but still.
Is there no chance you can help?
Follow me.
Maven, are you sure about this?
There's no point in stories if we lose the future in which to tell them. No taboo is worth that fate.
I guess, but if Lila had a taboo and Maven had a taboo, then why is it that she pushed it on him? I mean, I guess maybe she just thought it would be too hard for her to say it or something. But I don't understand why it's easier for Maven to say to tell us this stuff than it would have been for Lila, because I figure she knows at least some of it. You don't think I crossed the line with Maven, do you? Don't worry about him. He's tougher than he looks. Come on, let's go after him. Well, I mean, you didn't know he was a storyteller until just now, but whatever. Sorry, where is he going? Oh, cripes. He's left us behind. I'm sure elephants don't turn violent until you get close. Look, this one was very violent, I tells ya. Oh, okay, this is where we get to go into the tower. Something interesting and important and interesting is in here. Hello? Maven, why did you lock it behind you? Oh, okay, here we go. This looks important. Where have we seen something like that before? I feel like we have, but where? It's pretty here.
Oh man, nice! Check it out. That huge thing has carvings all over it.
My thoughts precisely.
Is this from the era of the gods? I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh boy, more fodder for our resident nerds.
Hey, look, you know what, Edna? I can't believe you're not even slightly excited about this.
Huh?
Oh, and a point of interest. Did you find one? Hey. So this tower did serve a vital purpose. Saray? The old guy is waiting for us, you know? Yes. Wait, but there could be Norman and stuff. Oibs. Treasure. Oh my god. Save. Oibs. For Lila. 328. Treasure. UN military high. Okay, whatever. Treasure. Could it be a cosmetic? Drop bottle. Oh, nice. Come on, there's gotta be a Norman hanging around here. Norman loves hanging around in very important places. Or not. Mysterious monolith. Oh. Hey, Maven. What is this about?
Most people, this monument is nothing more than a lump of rock. However, the storyteller of time can harness its true capabilities.
That's you.
The
Are you going to do the harnessing? Is this where the harnessitude begins?
Generations. Stories of humans, seraphim, hellions, shepherds, the Lord of Calamity.
The walking history book.
It is my
Saray's
clan to
favorite
whom that
person.
fate has fallen.
Clan.
A
More of you then.
storyteller is to be a dispassionate observer.
I guess in the different
He
continents
must not
and stuff.
interfere in world events. But I am prepared to accept the consequences.
Well, that's what they said about us. We're interfering with world events every 2
Is
seconds.
that an Earth
Woo!
Zestiria?
The final
There were
one?
more of them?
The others were fine, but this one had to be shielded from the eyes of men.
The others were
So I
fine.
kept it for myself.
Oh dear.
Then this must be...
Yes, this is a record of the dawn of chaos.
So something got to do with the Last Shepherd. Did the Last Shepherd accept some kind of
Experience
foul
the
deal or
truth of
something?
The dawning of this age. Perceive the light. Perceive the darkness.
I am prepared to perceive.
Place your hands upon the monolith.
Okay. This is gonna be really hard to read it while craning my neck to
Then
touch this thing
close
as
your
well.
eyes.
But okay.
Foroshkus were kusaresko, wervek furiek ohish kehem omem.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that means.
Do not ponder the answer for now.
Okay.
Simply feel. Understand?
I'm feeling. The feeling is happening. I'm gonna take my hand off of this thing now.
What happened?
Oh, are we in a flashback, like a playable one?
I've never seen this place before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose...
Wherever
this
that
would be-
happened. Is this that village that they
Origin Village.
settled down in?
As well go
I
on.
see.
Undisagreed.
Undisagreed. Cool. Whoa, fixed camera angle. That's weird. You guys. Guys. I guess I'm the only one who's excited, am I? Zing! Fine. Sorry. Stop messing around. I see how it is, guys. Just a little, trying to put a little passion in the group. Fine. It's fine. I'm behind the UI. I am no longer Saray. I am Mr. Element. Okay, sorry. I'm having entirely a little too much to wait. Wait a minute. I'm not actually allowed to go there. What the heck? Which way are we supposed to go? Oh, okay. They're left.
Pretty big crowd here.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Armed guards look pretty
General,
tense.
This is absurd. How long must we keep living like this?
This is Georg?
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland. I'd expect you to be more grateful, Shepherd.
Huh? This guy's the previous shepherd?
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Looks like they can't hear us.
Yeah, I figured as much.
shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the Shepherd founded a village here.
Cold,
You can trust
but
Highland to
potentially
say the same.
true.
What, so it was inevitable?
When one considers the rise of the Highland Valkyries, yes.
Only one Valkyrie we know.
I've had enough. Just leave us. Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Maltellis' shrine as their own fortress.
It doesn't seem okay with it.
How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother?
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camelot happens to be a strategically crucial location, given that we're here along the northern border. An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad.
Weird, I would have expected that a lot of this conflict came from the Age of Chaos. But I guess it's ridiculous to assume.
We must focus on what we believe in. As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear.
This doesn't look exactly like the shepherd that Lila knew, though, is it? It might be.
And then dragged into the chaos of war.
Still, you can understand why neither army could leave it alone.
Is that why how the shepherd went bad and then maybe merged with Heldolf somehow into a super ultra Hellion, the one we know now?
Were treating Maltellus with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost. But there's probably more to the story. Let's head towards the shrine.
Yes, please. I'd like to see what exactly is going on there. You and me, we're like twins. I was taller than the previous shepherd. It's so weird I can walk through them. Sorry. You guys are doing... You gotta just hang on there, guys. War sucks, and you'll get through it, maybe. Or who knows. I don't know how your story ends. What do I look like I know how it ends to you? Alright, I'm going to the shrine.
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Maltellus away from the capital?
No. Much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory.
Headed away from the capital.
They just want a pretext to declare war.
This is absurd.
Thoroughly absurd. But that's humans for you.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Okay, cool. Moving on from that one then. Or which way am I going? Which way is the shrine? Guys, I forgot which way the shrine is. Is it towards the camera? Oh.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
That's a shame.
Oh no. Is Maltellus going to become a Hellion?
That would be awful.
Let us put faith in the shepherd.
Thank
He
you.
said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
But still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
Is that really the extent of your compassion?
Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd.
I said it without moving my lips.
Just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
It seems unlikely anyway. He would know the consequences probably, right? I guess this is next. Where to next? There better not be a Norman in one of these flashbacks.
If this
Whoa, this is some kind of shrine.
Serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd. What is it?
An enemy attack! The Northerners have arrived! No, it appears to be the Highland army!
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
Wait, is this the shrine or is this some kind of Pendrago palace or something like that?
Would
or
you
Rollins?
throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Guess this town is destined for the scrap heap after all. Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
He's trying to win a war. I don't understand all the finer details.
Wiped out?
But that would explain maybe how the shepherd who lived in that village when something bad happened there. Oh gosh. Oh dear. They can't hear us, Saray. Okay, that's a lot of murder.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse.
Yes, shield your eyes.
What on earth is Heldolf doing?
Heldolf abandoned the village and fled.
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
All right, well that could have gone better. Is he dead?
There's more over here.
Okay, so the shepherd's village got caught in the middle of war, even though shepherd seems to know Heldolf, it's at least somewhat.
To beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldolf's already run away. Muse, please be safe. Hurry to the shrine.
Right. Well, we can't. I mean, it's gonna happen just so we can see what happens. I guess is what he's saying.
Wait, please.
What is it we're about to see there that you don't want?
I understand that as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal. But please, do not forget what Maven told us. You too, Mikleo.
What, that this was hidden from people's eyes, or what?
We can already tell this isn't going to end well.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces together at this point.
But we still need to see this through, don't we?
I mean, I wouldn't chance that we had missed anything important.
Right.
Mikleo looks out of character, to say nothing of Saray.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Yeah, but when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Mikleo, Muse, and the Shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're very close to the whole truth.
It'd be about time, because I still don't understand, like, for 30% of what you guys are saying. But here comes Michael the Shepherd. I'm pretty sure that was his name.
The child!
Oh gosh, in the middle of the fire. Okay, is the child still breathing? This isn't the child of Heldolf, was it? The one that was like mostly a hand.
Oh my god! Now tell us.
So they burned the shrine of that Maltalis was living in just because it was in the middle of the war. And then Maltalis Helionized.
All due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother, wait!
What are you doing with that kid there? Ruh-roh.
No, don't! Please!
I don't like the direction this is headed. Oh, hey, whoa. I don't see what stabbing the baby in the face is gonna do about this. Okay.
Heldolf, live now and forever in a hell of your own making.
Oh, Shepherd Boy cursed him.
This is my answer.
Oh. Gorsh. But that would mean then that Maltalis is a separate Hellion? Or did part of his curse link them together?
Stop!
And this is where everything just starts going downhill for Heldolf, and
So
his
they
life
anticipated our
falls apart.
retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Lightning! General!
It actually just gets hit in the face with the curse.
Heldolf, prepare yourself!
He can't die anymore.
What on earth?
Arrows, nothing will do it. All right, so once again, I frequently don't grasp the finer points, but I think I'm getting a picture of what happened here, just because of some random human conflict, basically. Michael, the previous Shepherd, had sought to take Maltalis somewhere to hide him, and then just by unfortunate coincidence, that was where they went to like declare war and have their skirmishes. So Maltalis got all wrecked, Helionized, and then because of Michael was all like, "Well, this is all Heldolf's fault." He cursed the hell out of him, and Heldolf became the super worst person that could ever happen.
Went down.
That tracks.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one.
Well, that's kind of the same thing, but I get your point. It wasn't his. It was a shepherd who did it.
And the one responsible for it was the previous Shepherd.
Right.
So then,
You? I don't understand you what? You what, Mikleo?
The same village?
If
Kemlin?
it's not over
Or
yet,
Kemlon?
there must be more to it.
Unless this was before that.
Mikleo.
We gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
I guess. Oh god, whoa. Saray, what are you doing?
Out by this.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't supposed to be running for that,
Sorry,
apparently.
I'm not more bummed out myself, I mean.
I'm not touching this stick.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
I think you're just a little desensitized because you're an assassin. It's not your fault.
To apologize for. In fact, yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much.
Was no one's intent.
We just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be fine. You can count on it.
Gotcha.
I don't understand particularly why this is hitting Mikleo. I mean, I understand why it's hitting all of them hard, but I don't understand why Mikleo seems to be like feeling like worrying about himself now. Because in the story we've just watched, it was the human general and the human shepherd who really sort of caused all this. So I don't understand why he, as the Seraph, is feeling like it's suddenly. It seems like, to me, the way he's reacting seems like he feels like he could do this, fall down the same path. And I don't see exactly how. But sure, let's take a quick gander before heading back, and then we'll be back in the real world. And oh, Zenrius!
What happened?
What's he doing here?
Such thick malevolence. I feel sick.
Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one thing.
War, a curse.
Not Mautellus.
Mautellus. I mean, it means three things, basically.
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this.
Wait. Mautellus was the shepherd's kid? Is that what you're saying?
Perhaps this too is fate.
Or is that just like an iteration of Mautellus, like a vessel for them, the kid? Or wait, I thought that Michael stabbed the baby in the face.
Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air? Save for the vessel we chance into?
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
What, are you about to say that this is Saray or Mikleo, this kid here? Zenrius, not Zenrius. Oh, that's the child that got all stabbed. I see.
My goodness. What happened here?
Man, Muse was still kicking after that?
No time to explain. We have to seal off the malevolence before it drifts into Elysia. Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
In order to contain Mautellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mautellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we can trap him here, it would be no more.
How does Heldolf end up with the cursed kid then?
I understand, but even
Or is that a separate thing?
This is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
And the shepherd?
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
That was what she meant when she shook her head just then, I think.
But fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sub-lord?
Okay, so these are Mikleo and Saray.
Child raised together, anything is possible.
So
However,
Saray was the kid of the former shepherd?
Depends on these children. I humbly accept your two small beacons of
I somehow had the thought that shepherd was much longer ago.
Zenris, I have not the words to
But I guess Lila did say 10 years or something like that. Since she got sealed away.
Farewell, my dearest child. Mikleo.
Or wait, Mikleo was the cursed one? I'm mixing up which one is which, but those are Saray and Mikleo anyway. That would explain why Mikleo was feeling weird about it, if he was the one who got all stabified.
So, Saray, you were a survivor from that village.
And our boy Mickey was refashioned into a seraph.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
Thanks, Edna.
Why would I cry? I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad.
I guess she meant that in a
Now
nice
we
way,
know
but
what
goddamn,
Mautellus
dude.
is. Now the only thing left is our answer.
We know where Mautellus is? In Elysia, you mean?
So does this mean we found it?
I know
A Hellion
what
somewhere in
path I
Elysia.
want to take, though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Answer enough,
Very well,
I'd say.
then. Let's consult with Maven once more.
I mean, he's right beside us. He can hear us talking, surely. Oh, never mind.
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere.
Wow, so that was a lot.
Let's go look for him.
It's like the second time I've said that in this game. That's what I said when Dezel died as well. The monolith that repeats history.
Come to think of it,
This is
I wonder
for the
how
point of
this
interest.
monolith works. How do you think it activates the Earth in Historia?
Well, it has something to do with the
Because
storyteller
this
of
is an
time,
impulse
right?
Nexus, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'll let terror firma herself do the explaining.
Nice.
The Earth Pulse is a manifestation of the power of Mother Nature that permeates the Earth.
Exactly. Logren has been known for centuries as a spot where several branches of the Earth Pulse intersect.
That's one of the spells you have, right?
If you're such an expert, why call on me?
Because he wants to make fun of you.
Say it, it's that much more adorable.
Interesting.
What, Zavid or what Edna said?
Zestiria is reacting to the Earth Pulse.
Zavid is interesting.
Could you repeat that in English for dumb bums like me?
Well, okay, let's say instead that there's all this water bubbling up here. Then the Earth in Historia would be like a water wheel.
Oh, okay.
When the wheel goes round, it grinds out the record of history.
The history is actually legitimately in the land?
Oh, okay.
Or the
makes sense to me.
Spirit of the land?
Why are the Earth and Historia behaving like a water wheel?
Probably...
I told you. The Earth Pulse is the power of the Earth.
Oh, I see. So if Maltellus made the Earth in Historia, and he's using the Earth itself as his vessel, then probably it's the force of
It's
his
just drawing from his
making him
power
do
when
that.
it's in the land. Okay. That tracks somewhat. So, once again with this game, they did like a thing where they dumped a massive lore on us all at once, and I was only mostly sure I understood, but I, just to recap for myself, if anything, if nothing more, that village we saw Michael, the older shepherd, settle in way long ago in one of Lila's Earth and Historia, is Camlon, the origin village. Incidentally and unfortunately, they settled down right on the border where Heldolf's Roland's forces and then whoever's Highland forces were about to clash. Michael and Heldolf had known each other at some point and discussed once or twice. So when Heldolf made the call that to go in there and start wrecking stuff, or to bring the war to that area, I guess, anyway, because it was Highland soldiers who were slaughtering everyone in the village. Michael was all like, he went over to the shrine where Maltellus was chilling to see what was going on there. Maltellus, the shrine was already burned down. Maltellus therefore turned into a Hellion after getting miffed. Michael's sister Muse was there as well, and for whatever reason was just sort of carrying a child there, and then so he stabbed the child in the face to make some kind of curse for Heldolf because he was not happy with him. Cursed Heldolf to just have the absolute worst life forever. He died, Michael the Shepherd died there. Muse was able to still bring the very stabbed in the face baby back, and that's Miclio. It's quasi unclear how he survived that. And then one other human survivor of the village was Saray, and so Zenris raised those two to try and keep them sort of pure and kind souls, so they could one day become the Shepherd and Prime Lords, or sorry, one of his sublords. So that was always his plan. And I guess Lila was consulted at some point in that because she seemed to understand what was going on when we came to her and first made the pact. And we know she knows Zenris. And so currently Maltellus is not actually part of Heldolf, or maybe somehow partially merged with Heldolf, who is now a super awful Hellion because of all the stuff that happened to him, and is somewhere in Elysia. I think that's where what we're getting at here. Is Maltellus is somewhere in Elysia, we want to go there, purify him, then that becomes possible to purify Heldolf. I think is what's going on here. But first, we need to give a proper answer to Maven. You know what to do? Where do you run off to? Old man, where are you? Terror firma, that's awesome. So we now do understand quite a bit. Last Shepherd made a big boo-boo, ethically speaking. Learning the truth.
What a sad turn of affairs.
No joke.
There was more to it than just Heldolf and the Shepherd Michael. So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
A lot of unfortunate things.
What happened in that village was so ghastly. You can sort of see how Michael finally came to do what he did. But still, no one except maybe his closest friends ought to buy "I was in the depths of my despair" as an excuse.
Right. The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
True.
That's true. It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity. Without the curse, old Sourpuss never would have hated the world so much. Never would have wanted it to turn into a world of Hellions.
Exactly.
You can't blame the people of Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. But I
Oh, Heldolf?
that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Yeah, no, I
Some
think
of the
that's
blame, too,
obviously,
has to go to
yeah.
the former Shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Maltellus away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Maltellus to transform
Right,
into a
okay.
Hellion.
That's why he kept a secret that Maltellus had been moved there.
Openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation. It
Well,
also
that's
looks like the former Shepherd
human
didn't
story,
trust
isn't it?
anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those who believed in the Shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
True enough. He may have genuinely wanted every one of them to be happy. But if he never shared this desire with anyone, then
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldelf did was unspeakably
Both of them were very much in the wrong at one time or another.
Strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this comes down to black and white, that's for sure.
Well, Maven told us just to feel and
But it is a bit
experience
bleak
what
and
happened.
why.
We'll go tell him what we felt.
Yep, we sure felt something. Hey, you guys will tell me if I'm, like, hiding a god somewhere, right? And not telling the rest of the humans in Seraphim about it? You're not gonna let me accidentally my way into Michaeling? Right, well, let's carry on here. Maven, we felt quite a great deal of things. There was a lot of feeling happening.
You're back.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here?
What, did you just leave us, like, standing there in a trance?
The monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach.
I guess.
Your answer.
Saray, let us hear your answer to this.
As in what I plan to do about it? Go purify Maetalis is the idea, I think.
My answer is I want to save Heldolf.
Yeah.
The Shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous Shepherd's mistakes.
It's about protecting people.
Malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer.
Dunno if it counts as one.
Sure it does. But that means purifying Maetalis first, right?
He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village.
I don't think he's been let off the hook.
What he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Right. Hence why purifying him will sort of bring a stop to that mindset at least.
So you would save this man?
If I
It's worth a try.
Humans like Heldolf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see. So then you...
really are an idiot.
Yep. Saray is Saray, and we love him for it.
His name isn't Wilkes Wilk, though, is it?
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
Were you looking for the specific answer that I gave?
Ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation.
And that's the only way we're gonna get him to stop wrecking stuff anyway, right?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Saray, can you carry that burden with you?
I mean, I've killed a few people so far.
That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
I won't really have a choice if it comes down to it, right?
What's important now is whether you truly will not waver.
Yes. Well,
Or rather,
I don't know about that one.
whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Ah! Oh! Hey! Whoa, what?
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination?
No! Since when? Why?
Put bluntly, yes.
Go away! This is not how I was hoping this would go.
Abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Well, how? What makes you think?
The one who has been abandoned in time. You can't be talking about
how to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
I mean, that was the specific curse that Michael put on him.
Show me.
Okay. I mean, sure, Maven, person. What? He keeps us pinned down with his projectile attacks. Maybe the best way is to move in closer? Whoa there, Saray. You can bet the old fella has more than one trick up his sleeve. If you're gonna get near him, be very careful. I guess that means he's got a mystic. Okay, ow! Okay.
even if there is a way to sever the bonds of strength.
And if we were to actually use it,
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, Shepherd!
I don't see what this has to do with Heldolf. But sure. Ow. Ow, God. Okay, I am experiencing tremendous panic. Yeah. God, you've got a lot of health, old man. So I thought this was gonna go in a much more peaceful direction where you would be like, I'm glad you understand that compassion for even your enemies is required in order to truly bring about the destruction of evil or whatever. And now you're just like, I'm gonna kick your ass till you figure out what it means to bear the consequences for your actions. I'm sure Saray understands that killing this man is not gonna be cakes and rainbows. Has he still got an Ebonus on? Because he's definitely gonna want it for this. Yeah, okay. Bonk! Yeah. He's probably got a Mystic out, though, so I should be bearing that in mind. Oh, I've still got fatigue, that's why this is going so slow. I mean, at this point, obviously this is like the thing that anyone would say just to make themselves feel better, but I think Heldolf really does. I mean, he said, tried many times to end himself. Oh god, that stunned them both. That is not okay with me. So I'm sure Heldolf does want some kind of release at this point, and he would feel it as atonement, I'm sure. Yes, Ebonus, yes. Not that it would feel good to kill him even after all this. But that explains why he was stunned and he still reflected it. That explains why they were before all like, did you really just come here to kill Heldolf, or was there something else when we were fighting him in Eifried's hunting grounds before? I mean, I kind of felt like it was sort of obvious that we weren't trying to kill him, but rather to purify him, and that was the idea. But it makes sense that they had to like come out and say, okay, I'm gonna monolith current this into Mystic. There's no anything we have against that's effective against person, nor is it that he's got any elemental weakness, so there's no way to get a power hit. That was the best I could do, really. Okay, he's not too tricky so far, even though he has a high stun rate. The real worry is if I'm closing in like this, that he's gonna Mystic us all, if he ever chooses to Mystic us. Bottle! I didn't quite get what he meant about the bonds of time, and he's asking us to fight him and take him down for this or something? Because he's also alone or something like that? That kind of came out of the blue for me, but perhaps I better just not think about it and just do it. Yes, get reflected. Look out. Stop stunning us with plates and telling us to look out. Crystal Tower! In the air you go. I don't like that everyone is so close together here, but whatever. Oh, that reflect is going to be so good. Ah, he's just reflecting everything. This is brilliant. Actually, his damage output isn't that wild. It's just that he has that crazy ability with most of his projectiles to stun. Oh god, he was just armored through everything in the world. And his defense is serving us well here anyway. I didn't dodge that very well. This is for you. Ah, here comes his Mystic. Okay, hopefully that only hits Saray and me and not... Oh, that's 3 health bars. Okay, bad. Ah, thank god, Phoenix. Ow. No. Why won't it let me pause? Please, game. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Alright, I'm gonna try and build Blast Gauge on Zavid here, so that... Okay, never mind. It is so unyieldingly unfair that it does not let you pause and swap to the characters when it's loading. Okay, then in that case, I'm just gonna start attacking. I'm throwing out spells as Lila from afar, because if he can do that, then there's no way around it. This is probably faster anyway, considering how much damage Lila does. But I should have seen that whole Mystic thing coming, given... I mean, I did pretty much call that I should have stayed away from him more than I was, and then I did it anyway, like a moron. The tricky thing is I will have to get close if I resurrect a human, but I can wait for him to get closer to us, and then resurrect a human from far away, I guess. But this is going much faster using Lila's just Flare Shot over and over again. Flare Shot really is the best move in the game. He exaggerated slightly. Mystic him from way over here. This doesn't bring me closer to him doing this Mystic, does it? I hope not. No, it doesn't. It's fine. So yeah, that Mystic did like 9,000 damage to us. If I had perfect guarded every single one with that split guard thing and cut it in half, it would have done 4,500. No one would have survived that, so that is not a skill we want to have, I don't think. At least as things stand. Maybe a little so that this strategy works this well against such a big boss, but whatever. I mean, to be fair, it is partially due to the fact that it just had that Spectre so hard into Art Attack. So this is the setup I set up. But man, Lila is freaking strong. I feel bad juggling this old man like this. Sorry. But 'twas your demand. I can't run away, right? Okay, just making sure. I always gotta make sure that that's an option. No, that's not an option, rather. Alright, he's Mysticking Saray here. This'll just take Saray 10,000 damage. Cool. Alright, so Saray goes down. He's running over to Edna, so I'll pick up Rose here. And then just back out of the way. Oh, Edna, you've got a... Oh, I was about to say she had a Mystic, but it's gone. Oh, God. Whoa, why are you suddenly... Whoa. Sorry. Pick up Rose again. Why are you chasing me down? What the hell? Teleport. No, wait. Wait. Oh, we're all very close together now. I don't like that. I'm not teleporting over there to break Rose up until they move away from her, because I don't want us all to get Mystic at the same time again. Spreading out is the strat. In fact, I think unarbitizing is better for this, because this way we're stunning him more frequently and staggering him more often, and that's the same thing. Mysticking Saray again. Luminous Shade. Very contradictory, but it sounds cool, I guess. He won't have enough Blast Gauge to do it again immediately, right? I'm assuming he also uses Blast Gauge for it. Oh, go away. Oh wait, how did Zefid die? What the H? Behold the destruction of burn, burn, burn. Best of the Homer. Split. Oh God, why am I? No, 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 no. It won't let me pause. Oh, it's let me pause. Just let me pause when it. God. Okay, split up immediately, you two. This is not good. Ow. Oh God, what do we do about this? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This isn't happening. You're absolutely right. Okay, I gotta run the heck away. This is very, 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 very bad. None of our Seraphim are even close to getting up. Just run, Saray! Run! Run for your life! Don't get stuck on things! Run! So close, so close. Lila and Mikleo are almost up. Or sorry, Lila and Zefid. Okay, that's Mikleo. Never mind. I counted. No, sorry, Lila's the one at the top. Mikleo's up now. Okay, oh, he I got hit by that dish, but it actually reflected. I'm armatized to bring you over here because you're about to die, Mikleo. Please, please get over here. I'm armatized. I'm pressing the armatized. Why not? I am not ready for dirty dancing. Please pick Rose up. Thank you. Maybe the thing to do now is play as Zefid unarmatized and start throwing wind lances or something. Okay, let me try that then. Oh, he's so slow. Okay, but wind lance is fast. Ah, man, I hate this, how stressful this boss is, Zefid, so we're both hating things right now. It's fine. I should have blast charged up. Why do you get so many mystics? There's no way you're charging the blast gauge that fast. Okay, this is scary. I'm gonna armatize with Rose. Split up and run. Oh my God, why does he get to just throw those over? Armatize again. Lila's back up. Okay, okay, I gotta just not die as her. Great. Okay, that just throws stuff down all. Oh, in an area. Okay, I see how it works. Please go away. Oh God, Edna's not even close to being up. Okay, there goes Mikleo though. I hope he can res Rose soon. Oh my God, it's so stress. Even this strategy starts to fail when our friends start dying. Mikleo, I'm just gonna make you pick Saray up. Thank you. And I'll pick, oh no, sorry, that was Rose you picked up. I'll pick up Saray and then I'll back up and now, no guys, get out of the range! Oh my God, everyone's dead now. Okay, at least it reflected like half of that with Ebonis. I'm gonna bring Lila as hers so that she can bring Rose up and then I'm gonna split again. Still playing as Lila. He mysticked Saray again. Please tell me that won't hit anyone else. Okay, good. Edna hopefully will bring Saray up in like 2 seconds, then we'll have a party of 4 again. Oh, there she goes, Rose, but I'll be able to bring her up in a minute, I hope. Don't get hit by anything, guys. Just don't get hit by stuff. It's as easy as that. Okay, so close here. 5,000 health. That's very little. Just gotta bring Rose up so that they're stacking on the hits. Get out of the AoE, guys! Okay, at least you're reflecting some of it. Oh my God. Why does he just throw plates at us? Rose, don't die! Oh, okay, Rose died. Guys, get out of the... Oh, whatever. I guess you'll Ebonis some of it. Great, that's fine. I'm happy that that was how that went down. That seems fair. Okay, there's a range, guys. You see that orange circle? You want to be out of that, NPCs. There was not even just like the slightest attempt to try and run away from that. I'm not going to be able to get Zefid blast gauge in time. He's about to die. Oh, he got mystics. It's fine. It's fine. Just do that as many times as you want. I'll bring Rose up. This will stun you, and then I'll break apart so that we're not all together. Get out of the crates range. Another Seraph just got up. 200 health! Okay, I just gotta pile on these. Oh my God, jeez! Can we call it there, Maven?
Is not a mere display of strength.
What?
So you really are immortal?
Oh, good!
You understand by now, don't you? The way to defeat me.
No!
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
Oh, you want me to bulletify them?
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence.
I think he just doesn't like using people like that.
I won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option withheld off as well.
But Maven, isn't there any other way at all?
I thought they said that Maltellus was contained within Elysia, so, which makes it sound like there'd be a way there.
Not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is.
We need to sacrifice another Seraph, is what you're saying? I thought Dezel only died from that because he was wounded.
On scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover.
I don't know that I like the idea that sacrificing their lives without thinking about it is the solution. If that's what you're suggesting.
You will die for the answer you truly believe in. Even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Wait, how does dying and resurrecting because we believe in it hard enough work? Oh, okay. Who is opting to be the bullet?
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it.
I didn't.
Show me.
So I guess I have to armatize and then hit the armatize button again like I did with Dizzle. Okay, wait, calm down. Wow. Stop. Ow. That's mean. It's like the 5th time.
Shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all
well, that hurt.
Naught.
No, just a little bit more.
If she's still got health power, she can armatize him.
Their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray. Saray and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
Even as an old man threw plates at us.
You're really something.
Oh, thanks. Cool. Can you stop hitting me with your pipe now? It's just really just gonna leave a mark.
And I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Saray, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Yeah, but this risks you especially more than most of the other things that we do.
It's just as they said, Rose. Saray, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake?
God, we talked so much at Lady Lake.
Come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before.
We didn't come this way to be a bullet either.
No.
Right, I understand. I'm sorry.
If the Shepherd Saray truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the Age of Chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Saray!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
I know! That's the only reason I made it even remotely this far. Alright, power pose, why don't you?
Let's go!
Okay. So, I just fire him as a little bullet?
This is my answer!
Gun! Bang! Oh, he didn't even use it. What the hell?
Old man! Maven?
What happened to Mr. Immortal from 3 seconds ago?
Out until you finished it, but
Maven?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
Okay.
What's going on? What are you saying?
How dead are you on a scale of 1 to 8?
It's because I violated the taboo.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If the
That
user
would probably
breaks
do
the
it.
terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
So you were just fighting us as a normal-ass human? And we shadow blasted you?
Do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you.
Don't really blame her.
And it was my decision to make as well.
But I don't see how it was a test of faith if we didn't know it would hurt you.
In my answer, and in my friends, and for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done, so there will be no regrets.
There is that.
It is time to say our farewells.
I can do that.
Promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Maven, and I'll teach it to others as well.
Saray, you've
Always been like a son to me. Sorry, no, that's stupid.
Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side.
Well, you're a storyteller. Of course you would. People are always itching to hear a story. Thank you. And bye. Sick pipe. Well, that was an unfortunate way for that to go down. Oh, did you bury it out on Zeph got more? Nice.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. Maltellus should still be.
So that'll be in Elysia somewhere, right?
Let's make for Elysia first.
Okay,
There
good.
should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Yeah, that's what that's what they said before. They said they could contain Maltellus within Elysia, which makes it sound like Camlon was there.
Rollins and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
We'll have to ask.
By my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you.
Oh, Edna.
Looks like this is the final battle.
If you say so.
Right on.
I don't feel especially confident that that'll be true. It feels like there'll be like a final 3 battles and we'll still not fully understand things, but sure. We certainly understand a fair bit. Oh, no experience of gold for that. I do want to cry, Edna. Got a red iris gem, femme, got Shepard's outfit, trial. Oh my god. Bye, Maven. Okay, again, a lot just happened. So the only way to... We need to pull the old thing we did with Fuse Face and shoots a Seraphat Heldolf to sever the bonds, but also we're going to Elysia to purify Maltellus before we do that, or something. So it's like part of Maltellus is a Hellion in Elysia, and then part of him is fused to Heldolf or something like that. I can't say I'm altogether certain about how that goes. And Maven was a storyteller. He broke the taboo of telling us all this stuff because humans aren't supposed to know this because it's such a terrifying evil. And for that he lost his powers, and then, well, but kept fighting us anyway so that we would learn the technique, and then died because he was just a normal-ass dude and we were setting him on fire and stuff. Alright, I think I'm more or less up to speed. So, to Elysia is the thing to do here. Didn't you get, like, a new haircut or something and I completely ignored it? Or a new alt color? Whoa, that's kind of dope, but I like your old one. Shepard's outfit trial. The legendary Shepard's cloak, woven with feathers, changes the music in battle. Oh, trial? Huh. We'll have to try that out, won't we? Either way, that's where this episode comes to a close. My goodness, we've got quite a heading ahead of us. We need to find Heldolf. Okay, that's the only side quest marker we've got right now. Shouldn't be all that hard. You can hide all he wants, but you can smell the stink of his malevolence from miles away. Righty! Makes it sound like this really might be, well, I mean, we're only level... Well, I don't know, who cares about levels? This is a pretty big momentous story, event, if it isn't the end. Although it seems like I could see it being the end. Oh, there's a lot of dialogue to have around here, which we'll be having next time! Cutting the ties! We'll also read that next time, because we did overstep our time a little. I wouldn't go as far as to say all is revealed. There's still a lot of mystery that hangs around. I mean, we still never learned a lot about Simone. We've still barely even seen Maltran, however she's going to fit into this. I guess she's just going to be some kind of obstacle that will prevent us from getting to Heldolf right immediately. But we have the very broad strokes of the history of the Age of Chaos now, and the major players involved in that. So I call that progress. Weird that none of our other side quests are active right now. I hope after we beat Heldolf, it lets us get back to them, because I don't want to leave stuff undone. Either way, I might, before we go to Heldolf, have like a bit of a grindy episode in between then and now, because I could use some XP from this place now that we got the Lord of the Land up and all. Not much more to say about that. That's a shame about Maven. I feel like, I'm always complaining about this game, that I feel that like it explains things all at once and it doesn't set up things. I feel like the whole thing with the Age of Chaos and Heldolf and the Old Shepherd was set up fairly well, because we were getting a lot of information about that from Iris Gems earlier on, and that the Shepherd went and did something and it hurts Lila, and we don't know if it was like something bad that happened to them or something bad that they did, but there were hints about it, I feel like, that were fair enough. So I think it was a pretty cool reveal, this whole Age of Chaos thing, and that it was the last Shepherd who messed it up. I mean, I don't see what... Saray and Mikleo being their kids, it's kind of like whatever, I guess. Like, I guess that is important, but like, who cares? I think it would have been just as impactful if it was just that Saray had inherited the destiny of the Shepherd rather than being of the same, a child of someone who lived in the same village as the last Shepherd. That's just kind of a weird coincidence. But a lot's explained, and a lot will surely be explained again, furthermore, down the road. So, I hope you'll join me for what appears to be the way this is wrapping up, because it seems like it's going to go up with a bang. And Edna's going to keep asking us to cry, and... Whatever, Edna. What the heck ever. I may cry, huh? You know what? You'll feel like an idiot then. Why do I feel like I've made this threat to Edna before? Either that's where this is ending, so thank you very much for coming. Oh, next video going up on the channel is going to be some more Tales of Symphonia. I'm pretty sure. Now I can go. Thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Animal's going to be out of here now. Peace! I know it could be trouble during a big battle. Hey, Boyd, can you lay off? This is getting hurtful.
But this body has served me well. After all, you need a lot of girth to manage a mule and plow. You're a farmer, Pops? That's right. But I hate to think that my big belly would be a burden on you. Now I feel